Hey everybody, it's Primus, and today we'll be taking a look at Age of the Primes Quickstrike. This is a wonderful, updated version of a Beast Wars character with a southern drawl and a penchant for violence. Penchant, if you will. Really, not much has changed from the original release. They just sort of upscaled him, gave him opaque plastic, and called it a day. And you know what? It works. Let's take a quick look at the box. Thank you, Quickstrike. I wanted you to see how strong his joints are now. Goodness. It shows just an image of a scorpion, but he is a scorpion snake. Formerly a maximal prototype, something went wrong when he landed. Very basic boxes now. Beautiful art. Alright, let's get into it. Of course he can wear Wild Wheel's hat. It would be a darn shame if he couldn't. I'm thoroughly impressed by how strong each of his individual ball joints are, and there are a lot of them. He's made so much better than the original release by the addition of just a few simple factors. Adding in a 5mm port both here and here, allowing him to hold things, really just ups his game. On top of being able to fire an energy blast from each of the individual legs, just at the tips, now he can hold bigger and better guns, as well as hold things with his other arm. Look at that, yay! Taking a quick look at the snakehead sculpt, this is gorgeous. I love the metallic teal going on the harsh black. His mouth is a little difficult to open, but it'll get there. And it has a 3mm peg inside. Perfect for blast effects. Just gotta open up the mouth a little wider, and you can actually manipulate that inside there to get some nice spitting action going on. Look at that! He may no longer have the water squirting feature from the original, but who needs it when you've got this? The ability to hold a blasting pose is really nice. For articulation, Quickstrike sure does have a lot going on. Starting with the feet, it does have the nice ankle tilt, and toe and heel action, but, I mean, pincer, what do you expect? Quickstrike does have a good 90 at the knee. Legs can go forward and back, as well as out to the side, but a little bit of a problem when it comes to the swivel. For the thigh, you've got this bit up here kind of clogging up the works. You can move stuff out of the way, and then it starts rotating the socket itself, which that pin is... This is a nice little setup. But yeah, I can only get this so far before I start having problems trying to turn it around. I'm sure it could move more around the socket, but it's not worth it. Full 360 at the waist. Coming up to the arms, now the shoulder pads can move out of the way due to the transformation, even staying down somewhat. But we've got a pinned hinge here, as well as a swivel to just go 360 degrees, as well as a mushroom swivel for the bicep. Hand can go forward and back, that's nice, and the fingers open up for blasting. Now for the other side, we have the same shoulder assembly, except instead of a mushroom swivel, it is one of 6 consecutive ball joints. This really holds a pose compared to the original. I mean, this goes anywhere you want it. It's great. As well as the snake mouth being able to beep. Taking a closer look at the head, and this is a gorgeous sculpt. I still love this metallic paint. It does have a little bit of up and down, and a very tight 360 with not a lot of clearance for your fingers. But it is there. For size comparison, here we have Quickstrike next to OG Quickstrike and Darksteel, who is a direct homage to Quickstrike. A couple Cyberworld figures, Amalgamus Prime, and as always, Batinyan. Alright, transformation time! First thing we're going to do is come up to the shoulders and lift them up from the center here. This is going to provide some much needed clearance. Next, we're going to come behind the chest panel and lift it out. But I can't ever seem to get it to happen, except for right now, because of course I'm filming. So what I usually do is come behind these tabs here on the chest and start pulling it out from there. In the event it's stuck, just stick your finger right up under here and pop that out. Push in the head and bring up the chest. Now it's very important to swing the tail out before flipping up. It can flip up and then it just won't work. So we're going to swing it out, finish bringing up over the head, make sure we collapse this before tapping that in, like that. Now we're going to tap the shoulder pads into the chest with those tabs we used earlier. Just line them up and get it into place. For the other arm, we're going to make sure everything is aligned properly. Make sure the mushroom hole, the small end is here, and we have the small side of the pin facing forward, not the large side. So we're going to rotate it up, swing it into place, and collapse down on itself. The legs have tabs that will go right in here. And again, this will not work if you have the large side facing down. Also, if we haven't already done it, we're going to make sure that the snake arm of the figure, this piece right here, rotates and goes right into place there. Almost done. We're going to now rotate the entire figure around, come to the legs, and just sort of bend them how we want while closing up the feet. These are going to be our pincers. And let's just rotate them. Keeping the pelvis facing straight forward as it was in robot mode, we are now going to take the scorpion head, rotate it, and there should be a little peg. We're going to move it forward and push it in. And here we have Quickstrike in Fusor mode. This is a Predacon. Look at that. A half scorpion, well, mostly a scorpion, but with a snake as a stinger. Oh my god. This guy might be a little bit too easily bossed around, doing not just Megatron's bidding, but also Tarantulas and Black Arachnia. He really does not think for himself. But man, he looks vicious. I love this, especially if you've got some spit-like blast effect. Ooh! It may not have changed much, but this is a much-needed update from the original figure. Just to have all these nice, stiff joints without everything, you know, flopping down on you, and it doesn't feel too stiff. It's easily manipulated. Articulation is basically the same in this mode. You've got full range of movement due to 6 ball joints for the tail, and the legs, or the arms now, are only hindered a little bit by those legs back there. Speaking of being stiffer, not only can he grab things, but now he can grab things. He's got more 5mm ports on the inside of his claws, if you want to be all Scorponok about it. As well as one just atop his back to really give him that little bit of extra firepower. For size comparison, again, here we have OG Quickstrike and Darksteel, Cyberworld Ron and Megatron, Amalgamus Prime, and as always, Badinyon. Of course I'm gonna give the Scorpion a cowboy hat. What are you, crazy?
A little crowd for the King Cobra.
Age of the Prime's Quickstrike is a phenomenal update of the original figure. He may be missing the mold-causing water-squirting gimmick, but, I mean, just having sturdy joints really is enough. He is well oversized for the character he's supposed to be. I don't think it was quite necessary to make him so big, but you know what? He's a standard deluxe size, and I'd rather have this than be complaining about another Gears or Bumblebee. I may not be the biggest fan of the original Beast Wars show, but as a toy update, just incredible. This guy knows exactly what he's doing, and he isn't afraid to simply be himself. I mean, 10 out of 10 deluxe, really. Virtually identical, and all the better for it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and special thanks to Dino Wizard 101 for letting me borrow the original Beast Wars figure. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any notifications. This has been Primus, and I will catch you next time. Take care.
Give him a hat. Give him a quick hat. No, that's the wrong hat. Give me that shit back. Yeah! a tiny cowboy.
On top of being able to fire an energy blast from each of the... Oh, no.
Everybody's saying yee-haw, but nobody's saying ha-yee. That's enough to make a Quickstrike sad.
What if we switch these? Here. Here. There we go. Yeah.
Cheerwine. Talking about cheerwine. That was a yawn. I'm gonna burp.
Or maybe I'll vom. Da-ba-da-da. Ba-da.
Sorry, just had to get into a silly mood. Into a silly mood.
Move this up. And spin it in. Fuck. Get that out of my system, thank you. Who dat? I said, who dat?
Theodore.
Chill.